truck, or motorcycle enthusiasts who spend their free time modifying their vehicles of choice. But why would anyone in their right mind decide to get up early on a day that's traditionally spent relaxing just to talk about cars? To better understand the culture of people that attend Slush meets regularly, our crew decided to start things out by heading to the most recent Slush meet in the heart of Denver, Colorado, to talk with coordinators Keri and Phillip Thomas in hopes of getting some insider information.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, I think a lot of us have it in us in our childhood, watching Too Fast and Furious, just seeing cars around, being intrigued with things that go fast, just being around people who are a part of the car community and, people building those relationships with you and sharing their own experiences. That's really what got me into cars.
Just to add, I grew up, my dad was a mechanic, so he always had these project cars that he was bringing in and out, and eventually I was able to wrench on my own cars when I was old enough. And then things just kind of started segueing after that. I was able to meet a lot of amazing people, get connected with people from all over the world through cars. And it just grew from there.
Yeah, you build a lot of great relationships through cars.
Totally.
Because you not only deal with people who are into cars, but they all come from different walks of life.
Exactly.
They all come from different career paths, different interests. And then you just build relationships and network with those people, and you might find other common interests outside of cars.
What's the process of setting up a meet?
Essentially what happens first is we'll secure a location. Obviously it has to be a location that can support all these cars. We have hundreds of cars that show up to these meets, and then even more people outside of that. After we secure a location, we make sure obviously everything is allowed. We'll check in with whoever owns the location or the property manager, just to make sure that we have permission at the locations. And then after that, we'll start doing a little bit of promotion for the meets, starting to get people out, just trying to keep things tame and safe. That's what we like. We have families, kids that come out, parents, all types of people. People bring their dogs as well. So we really just like it to be a very welcoming environment.
For someone looking to get into the car scene, what would you tell them?
I would say everybody starts somewhere. Doesn't matter what you have, you start somewhere. And what you'll notice, everyone grows in the scene. So if you start somewhere, just put your foot forward and you're gonna go somewhere with it, and you'll probably eventually have a car that you never thought you'd be driving. Like, anything's attainable and achievable,
Yeah, for sure. And just to add to that, always have respect for someone else's build. There's people bringing out all types of cars. From old 90s and 80s cars to brand new supercars and hypercars and things like that. So just having a respect for other people's builds and just being open-minded. When you're open-minded, I feel as though that's how you can even gain more insight on your build yourself. So just don't be afraid to experiment.
And what are the plans for the future of Slush?
The future of Slush, I don't know if you guys know, but we have a motorsport festival. And that's mainly what Slush is about, is bringing the whole car community together. So drifting, drag racing, car show, burnout pit, even people who love music. But essentially, we want to keep on putting on festivals and expand outside of Colorado and bring even a bigger audience and have them experience what it's like in Colorado, and then maybe we could take this experience outside of Colorado and share it to different communities and just create a new environment. Slush is a place where people work together, not against each other. When you go to the festival, essentially it's a playground, and you'll see a lot of people helping each other out, learning new things. They'll learn about drifting, they'll learn about drag racing, whatever side of the enthusiast side you're on, you'll experience it. So that's overall the goal.
We like to put on these events to provide people with different opportunities. Don't be afraid to meet someone. Don't be afraid to ask someone questions about their cars. A lot of these people at these meets and events are very open-minded, and they'd be more than happy to tell you about their build. So keep moving forward.
Yep. Peace out.
At 10 a.m. on Saturday, April 16th, 2022, our crew visited the WeatherTech store in nearby Broomfield to attend the Colorado Car Club Mega Meet. A collaboration between the Colorado School of Mines, CSU, and CU Car Club, the common factor connecting the attendees of this specific meet is that all are affiliated with the aforementioned universities in some capacity. When finished with their studies, these young motorheads connect through these regularly scheduled meets on a weekly basis to create a foundation of familiarity and friendship over their admiration for cars. On this sunny Saturday morning, our field correspondent Michael Hufano got the chance to talk to 3 different motorheads that you can usually find at a weekly university car club meet. Emalee Takashima, Ari Kutzer, and Kalen Venn took time out of their schedules to let us know some of the few ways that being a motorhead has shaped their university lives.
So how did you become the president of the CU Car Club?
It was actually kind of funny. I was in a summer class and this kid wanted to offload the group and I was like, sure, I'll run this club. And there was like maybe 10 people and then it grew into this. So.
How many people are in the club right now?
We
roughly
average 40 cars per meet, but here we had a huge turnout, so
right.
Yeah.
What goes into organizing a meet?
Lots of location scouting, lots of talking to people that run locations like this. With the latest meets, we've done catering, so organizing where the food's coming from and how to get people ordered. So yeah, it's been fun, adding more things like decals and sweatshirts too. So yeah.
How long do meets usually last?
An hour or 2, depends on location. And as they get warmer too, we have people stick around a lot longer.
Yeah. If you had to say something to someone new coming into the car scene, what would you do to like bring them in or encourage them to come?
We're always welcoming. Like, we have people that know nothing about cars that get to learn from other people in the club. So I mean, just come and be honest and have a good time. Like, there's so many people willing to teach and there's so many people willing to like welcome you into the car community.
I mean, just go out, meet new people. Going to meets is a great way to do that. You don't have to drive anything super crazy, like, you know, just coming out and getting to enjoy the space and get to talk to people, and you get your name out there pretty quickly, and yeah, it's a great time for sure.
I mean, I would tell them to find, you know, whatever they like, and don't feel bad about like, anything. Like, you know, like people hate on different things, but there's like community niches for everything, and you know, everyone's gonna be supportive of whatever it is you're into.
What got you into the car scene?
I'm from California, and the car scene is just so epic there, and it was kind of just like recreating some of the best things I like at home here. So just trying to make something that people want to come to.
I got into it with bikes, and then I got into it with cars.
Okay, so you started with bikes.
I did. I started with bikes.
What's your favorite part about car meets?
The people. We've made so many good friends at the meets and seeing so many cool cars, and I don't know, like seeing cars around campus and then actually seeing them come to meets is just like the best part for sure.
Yeah. The community for sure. Yeah. Besides, you know, the fun cruising and driving and seeing all the cool things that people bring, it's the community for sure. Yeah. Everyone's really supportive of all the builds and all that shit. Yeah.
Just getting to meet new people, make new friends. When I first got to CU, I didn't really have a whole lot of friends, joined the car club, and now I consider a lot of the people I've met in the car club to be my best friends, so yeah.
I'm glad we were able to show you what it means just a little bit to be a motorhead. And hopefully you can get out on a Saturday or Sunday and go check out these amazing people and the amazing cars. Well, that's all for now. This was Meeting a Motorhead.